Well, it is July 1st, I believe, Saturday, and we're ready to do a little trail talk. Nothing planned. I just want to kind of walk around, show you maybe what's happening in the woods. I did notice a couple different berries popping, so hopefully we'll run into those along the trail. And very beautiful weather today. I guess we had a bunch of rain last week, which has just caused the place to, the ferns are going like crazy. So I had to get the weed whip out and get all those kind of back into manageable conditions here. We'll go this way. And this time I think I'd like to maybe turn the camera around more to see the trail. It seems like every darn time I come out and walk down a trail, I'll jump a deer, woodcock, grouse. Let's see, what I'm looking for is possible blueberries. Because the pin cherries and the Juneberries are ripe. So we'll find some. I'm very confident in that. But one thing that, of course, mosquitoes are always kind of bad up here. But what there is a ton of is there's these moths, and it's called an eastern budworm, and the worms turn obviously into moths, and they damage the balsam firs, and there's just thousands of these moths. I'm gonna go down this area here that I'm walking through. We have a deer a doe that lives on the property. It seems like I always jump her over here. Keeping my eyes out for those service berries. But one thing, it's so crazy up here. The animals and birds are like so tame. I was at my buddy Brad's today, and he's got these two snowshoe hares that just, walk right up to you, and come right to your feet. I mean, you can't pet them, but I mean, it's really weird. And what's really kind of crazy, this is kind of gross, but what he notices is where he takes a leak, like, number one, that's where the rabbits go and like eat his piss, I guess. It's kind of weird. Must be the calcium or I don't know. Kind of an odd deal though. That I have not tried that yet. All right. Wow, he's really getting overgrown, some of this stuff. I gotta get back here. But we'll go to a spot where I know I saw some of those Juneberries. Now, if you can see right here, these are pin cherries. These are totally edible too, but they're very small and they have like a large, pit. There's not much, as you can see, more of them here. Let's see. See, a lot of times the Juneberries will be closer to like wetter areas, so we'll go down there. One of the things I always do right when I get here is I always check my game trail cameras. And it was good news. Our doe is still around, and I'll actually put up some pictures of some different things that we've caught on the camera. As we go down into the thicker stuff. Let's see. That was a bunch. Not a whole. See, the birds get to them so quick. So this is a service berry. So that's what they look like. And they taste like an apple. They're real small. But they start off red and then they turn purple. But the robins and, yeah, I mean, any type of bird loves them. And grouse and woodcock. And this is more pin cherries. But yeah, very little seeds in them. Okay, here's another one. And they're called Juneberry because they generally, you know, come on ripen in June. Here on the North Shore, it's a little bit later, July. They're also, you might hear them called service berries or Saskatoon berries. All the same thing. Now, the reason why they're called service berries is, I guess, way back in like the settler times in New England, when the service berry would blossom, that is when they would plan funerals, because that would mean the ground would be thaw enough for them to dig, you know, the hole. So that's the name service berry. Last night I was walking through here and I flushed a woodcock. I was wondering, there's like this indention over here. I don't know if you can hear that, but there was a rough grouse drumming. Here, here's a. Can you see? This is a balsam tree. And can you see those moths? Maybe I'll get a, you know what, let me put the camera. As you can see, those are the bud moth, eastern budworm moths. And anywhere you see a balsam fir, that is, you'll just see tons of those things. And they'll be around from like June, July, and then they'll disappear. But the birds love them. So, you know, hey, part of nature, part of nature. See, the rock grouse, what they do is they have like a log, and then they'll sit on that and they'll keep drumming from it. And I could hear it, but I'm not exactly sure where he's at. Now we're gonna go down here into some of the lowlands here, and always a good chance of flushing a grouse or a woodcock. So let's just, I'm gonna turn the camera around. And when a grouse or a woodcock flushes, it definitely surprises you. And this is, you know, like prime time, you know, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Shit should move, and who knows, maybe we'll jump a bear, pack of wolves, or something like that, huh? Yeah, this is one of my favorite little areas. As you can see, my salt block, got my trail camera there. What's amazing, too, about this area is the birds. Melissa has an app, and that you just press the button, it listens to the birds, and then it tells you what exactly is around you. Because these ones, you'll hear them, but you don't see them. Oh, see, that was a woodcock. See, I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I don't know if you heard the it took off. Yeah, this area, I got lots of woodcock. I got lots of grouse. And see, I used to hunt all that stuff, and I've changed, man. I just don't, not into it anymore. More into conservation. Not that I'm against hunting at all, you know. Boy, if you got some good bird dogs, I'd love you to come here and run, but we ain't shooting my birds. But, oh, wow. Gosh, I'm hoping that we at least maybe caught that on, either the sound or possibly it flying away. Right in back of me, I got this huge tamarack. I'm going to put a deer stand in there. That way I can kind of overlook this little spot. Take pictures, videos. Hopefully, I'm lucky enough, one of these days to catch Bigfoot. But, you gotta believe. Son of a gun. That always gets my heart going, whether it be a grouse or woodcock. It's just, they don't fly far, so. But I don't really feel like walking through that shit right there to go find them and jump them again. Come back up. She hasn't been too horrible with the mosquitoes down here. Be hoping I find a bigger supply of those, like service berries that would be easy to pick. But I guess the hunt continues. I do have some in my front yard where all I would need is to grab a ladder. Take a look at this. This is look at these are, I think those are pin cherries. Maybe no. I take that back. All right, we'll cruise through here. And this is the area Melissa and I are thinking about building a new cabin back here, actually kind of clearing an area out and keep the other cabin as like a guest cabin or something. So in process. All right. One thing too is the lupine have pretty much petered out. They're done. But now we got like lots of, I think they're Shasta daisies, and there's also these, I don't know, they're kind of like, what are called, painted something. We'll go up by the cabin and find those. We got lots of, just yellow flowers. I'm not even sure what they are. Not too up on my flower identification. Let's see. You know what? See, here are these, but they close, and then tomorrow they'll open during the daytime. But what I'm amazed is, I threw a bunch of clover down last year, and look at it, man, it's just coming up like crazy. I love it. Because grouse love clover, deer love clover, obviously rabbits do too, so I'm excited. And clover is a great nitrogen fixer for the soil. So, you get that going on the trails. Just really a good overall plant. So, well, that is it, I think, for For this particular trail talk, I'm gonna, oh, listen. It's that grouse. Let's just give it one more second to see if I can pick that up. Because it go and it's, you know, it's beating its wings on its chest. Boy, the skeeters really come out. You know what? I think I'm going to cut this one short. So, hey, subscribe, ask questions, please. And of course, make it a great day.